Imagine unlocking the power to rise above life's challenges with unwavering strength and clarity. That's the journey we're embarking on today. You're about to discover how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with timeless relevance, can transform your approach to life's hurdles. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical toolkit, empowering you to overcome toxic traits and lead a life of purpose and resilience. Ready to redefine your life's trajectory? Let's dive into the world of Stoic wisdom, understanding control, grasping what's in your power and what's not. The first step in our Stoic journey is to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. This concept lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy and offers a powerful way to navigate life's complexities. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "We have control over our own minds, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom is not just a philosophical musing, it's a practical strategy for living a more peaceful and effective life. So, how do we apply this in our daily lives? It starts with a simple yet profound shift in perspective. Begin by examining the situations you face. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is yes, then you have a sphere of influence where your actions, decisions, and attitudes can make a difference. This is where you focus your energy and effort. But if the answer is no, if the situation lies outside your control, then the Stoic approach is to practice acceptance and detachment. For instance, you cannot control the weather, the traffic, or other people's actions. Getting frustrated or anxious over these uncontrollable aspects only leads to unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. Instead, shift your focus to how you can adapt to these situations. Can you find an alternative route in traffic? Can you use the time stuck in traffic to listen to an educational podcast or practice mindfulness? In our personal and professional lives, this understanding is crucial. You can control your effort, your attitude, and your responses to others, but not the outcomes or people's reactions. By focusing on your input rather than stressing over the output, you become more resilient and effective. This doesn't mean you become passive. Rather, you become strategic in exerting your efforts where they count the most. This approach fosters a sense of inner peace and empowerment. You no longer feel at the mercy of external events, but rather you find strength and stability within yourself. It's about being proactive in what you can change and wise in accepting what you cannot. By mastering the art of distinguishing between these two realms, control and acceptance, you lay the foundation for a life marked by tranquility and effectiveness. This is the essence of living a Stoic life, one where you are in command of your inner world, regardless of the turbulence outside. And with this understanding in place, we can delve deeper into our journey, exploring how embracing life's impermanence can further strengthen our resilience and clarity. Embracing impermanence, finding strength in life's transience. Building on our understanding of control, we now turn to a concept deeply intertwined with Stoicism, the acceptance of life's impermanence. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, were acutely aware of the transient nature of life and the world around us. Aurelius wrote, "All things fade into the storied past, and in a little while are shrouded in oblivion." This might sound somber, but within it lies a liberating truth that can profoundly impact how we live our lives. To embrace impermanence means to recognize that everything, from our joys to our sorrows, from our successes to our failures, is fleeting. This is not a cause for despair, but a call to cherish each moment and to live with a sense of purpose and gratitude. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, you start to appreciate the value of the present. This realization helps you to let go of attachments to material possessions, status, and even relationships. not in a way that diminishes their value, but in a way that enhances your appreciation of them. Consider the simple joys of life, a conversation with a friend, the beauty of a sunset, the achievement of a personal goal. When you view these through the lens of impermanence, they become more precious. You learn to savor these moments rather than rushing through them, or worse, missing them entirely while preoccupied with the past or anxious about the future. Moreover, embracing impermanence equips you to handle life's challenges more effectively. When faced with difficulties or setbacks, remind yourself that these, too, are part of life's ever-changing tapestry. This perspective allows you to face adversity with a calm and steady mind, knowing that it is just a passing phase. It also encourages you to rebound from setbacks, to learn from them, and to grow stronger. This Stoic practice of acknowledging the transient nature of everything teaches us to live more fully. It urges us to engage with our lives actively, to pursue our goals with passion, and to connect with others meaningfully, all the while knowing that these experiences are temporary. This awareness heightens the richness of our life's journey, filling it with depth and meaning. As we embrace the impermanence of life, we cultivate a resilience that empowers us to face the inevitable changes and challenges with grace and strength. This understanding serves as a compass, guiding us to live a life aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. If you've made it this far, I ask that you leave a comment to show that you're truly seeking change. Go ahead, leave a like, and subscribe for more content like this. Now, let's continue. Cultivating self-awareness, the key to inner tranquility. From embracing life's impermanence, we naturally progress to cultivating self-awareness. This is a cornerstone in Stoic philosophy, where the journey inward is as important as the actions we take in the external world. The Stoics believed in the power of introspection and self-reflection, viewing them as essential tools for achieving a life of virtue and inner peace. Self-awareness in Stoicism is about understanding our thoughts, emotions, and motivations. It involves regularly examining our inner landscape to gain clarity about who we are and what truly matters to us. This practice allows us to live authentically, aligning our actions with our core values and principles. It's about asking yourself questions like, why am I reacting this way? Or, what are the values guiding my decisions? One practical way to enhance self-awareness is through journaling, a method greatly favored by Marcus Aurelius. Through writing, we can explore our thoughts and feelings, uncovering underlying patterns and beliefs that shape our behavior. This process of self-examination not only brings clarity, but also helps in making more conscious, deliberate choices. It moves us away from knee-jerk reactions and towards responses that reflect our true selves. Another aspect of self-awareness is recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. Stoicism teaches us to embrace our human nature, acknowledging our imperfections and working on them without self-judgment. This balanced view of ourselves fosters humility and compassion, both towards ourselves and others. When we understand our weaknesses, we become more empathetic towards the struggles of others, seeing them not as separate from us, but as reflections of our shared human experience. Moreover, self-awareness leads to better self-regulation. By understanding our emotional triggers and habitual responses, we can start to control them. Instead of being swept away by emotions like anger or envy, we can acknowledge them, understand their source, and then choose a more reasoned and constructive response. This level of self-mastery is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Cultivating self-awareness is a lifelong journey. It's not about reaching a destination of perfect understanding, but about continually striving to know ourselves better. This process enriches our lives, making us more present, grounded, and connected to our inner wisdom. Through self-awareness, we build the foundation for a life of tranquility, virtue, and fulfillment. The art of emotional detachment, mastering your reactions. As we deepen our self-awareness, we naturally segue into mastering the art of emotional detachment. This isn't about suppressing or ignoring our feelings. Rather, it's about gaining a healthy distance from them, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we have the power to control our reactions to these events. Emotional detachment in Stoicism is rooted in the understanding that our emotions stem from our judgments and perceptions. It's the meaning we assign to events, not the events themselves, that stirs our emotions. When we start to observe our emotional responses as separate from the events that trigger them, we gain the ability to question and alter those responses. Consider a situation where you feel slighted or offended by someone's comment. The immediate reaction might be anger or hurt. But by practicing emotional detachment, you pause and reflect. Is this emotion based on an objective truth, or is it my interpretation of the situation? Often you'll find that it's your perception that fuels the emotion. This realization opens the door to a more measured and rational response. To cultivate emotional detachment, one effective strategy is mindfulness. This involves staying present and observant of your thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. Mindfulness allows you to notice your emotional responses as they arise, giving you the space to choose how you want to react. Instead of being an automatic response, your emotions become information that you can use to make reasoned decisions. Another key aspect is reframing your perspective. This means looking at situations from different angles, finding more positive or neutral interpretations. For instance, if someone fails to acknowledge your work, instead of feeling undervalued, you might consider that they might be preoccupied with their own challenges. Emotional detachment does not mean becoming cold or indifferent. It's about finding a balance where you can experience emotions but not be dominated by them. This balance is crucial for maintaining inner peace and making decisions that are in line with your values, rather than being impulsive reactions to momentary feelings. By mastering the art of emotional detachment, you empower yourself to face life's unpredictability with a steady heart and a clear mind. This skill not only enhances your personal well-being, but also positively impacts your interactions with others, fostering relationships based on understanding and rationality. Virtue as a compass, steering your life with moral integrity. Having explored emotional detachment, we now turn to a fundamental Stoic principle, using virtue as a compass to navigate through life. Stoicism isn't just about managing emotions or enduring hardships. At its core, it's a philosophy deeply rooted in ethical living. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life was the key to true happiness and fulfillment. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, encompasses qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't just abstract concepts, but practical guidelines that inform every aspect of our lives. By prioritizing virtue in our decisions and actions, we align ourselves with our highest potential and contribute positively to the world around us. So, how do we make virtue our compass? It starts with a conscious decision to value character over comfort and moral integrity over temporary gains. This means making choices that may not always be the easiest or most profitable, but are right and just. For instance, it could be as simple as being honest in your dealings, even when a lie might seem more convenient, or standing up for someone even when it's unpopular to do so. Another aspect of living virtuously is practicing self-discipline and moderation. This means not giving in to every impulse or desire, but instead choosing actions that are beneficial in the long term. It's about finding a balance between indulgence and asceticism, recognizing that excess in any form often leads to imbalance and dissatisfaction. Moreover, virtue as a compass also means being proactive in contributing to the well-being of others. Stoicism encourages us to see ourselves as part of a larger community and to act in ways that promote harmony and understanding. This could involve volunteering, helping a neighbor, or simply being kind and understanding in your daily interactions. Embracing virtue also involves a continuous process of self-improvement and learning. The Stoics saw life as an ongoing journey of personal development, where each experience provides an opportunity to grow in wisdom and character. This approach to life turns even the most challenging situations into valuable lessons, fostering resilience and a deep sense of purpose. By making virtue the guiding principle of your life, you create a strong foundation for lasting happiness and fulfillment. Living virtuously not only enriches your own life, but also has a ripple effect, inspiring those around you and contributing to a more just and compassionate world. Stoic mindfulness. Being present in the now for a fulfilling life. In the pursuit of living virtuously, we seamlessly transition to the practice of Stoic mindfulness, a pivotal element in embodying Stoic principles. Mindfulness, in the context of Stoicism, is about being fully present in the moment, observing life as it unfolds without judgment or attachment. This practice encourages us to appreciate the here and now, rather than getting lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. Stoic mindfulness revolves around the idea of living in accordance with nature. This means recognizing and embracing the natural flow of life, understanding that everything happens in its own time, and that trying to force or resist life's rhythm only leads to frustration and discontent. It's about accepting the present moment for what it is and finding peace and contentment in that acceptance. How do we cultivate this mindfulness? It begins with simple awareness. Pay attention to your surroundings, your actions, and your thoughts. Notice when your mind starts to drift into the past or the future, and gently bring your focus back to the present. This could be as straightforward as concentrating on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the activity you are engaged in. Another important aspect is embracing routine and simplicity. The Stoics found great value in daily routines and simple living, as these practices help to clear the mind and reduce the noise of unnecessary desires and distractions. By focusing on the simple tasks of daily life, whether it's preparing a meal, walking, or cleaning, you ground yourself in the present. Moreover, practicing gratitude is a key part of Stoic mindfulness. By regularly reflecting on what you are thankful for, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This fosters a sense of abundance and satisfaction, regardless of external circumstances. Stoic mindfulness also means being engaged fully in whatever you are doing. Whether you're working, spending time with loved ones, or enjoying solitude, give that experience your full attention. This deepens your connection to life and enhances the quality of your experiences. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily life doesn't mean you won't face challenges or difficult emotions. What it does mean is that you'll be better equipped to handle them with clarity and composure. By being present and fully engaged in the now, you live a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one moment at a time. As we draw this exploration of Stoicism to a close, remember that the journey towards a Stoic life is continuous and evolving. Each day presents new opportunities to practice these principles, from understanding control to Stoic mindfulness. Embrace these moments, not as challenges, but as chances to grow and refine your character. The wisdom of Stoicism is timeless, its teachings as relevant today as they were in ancient times. By applying these principles, you equip yourself with a powerful toolkit for navigating life's unpredictability with grace, strength, and a clear mind. The path of Stoicism is about more than just enduring life's storms. It's about thriving within them, finding tranquility amidst chaos, and joy in simple moments. Carry these lessons with you as you move forward. Let them shape your actions, guide your decisions, and inspire your interactions with the world. Remember, the essence of Stoic philosophy is not just found in theoretical understanding, but in practical, everyday application. As we part ways today, I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and incorporate them into your life. And if this message resonates with you, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content that delves into the wisdom of the ages. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's foster a community of learning and growth. Until next time, embrace the Stoic path and let its wisdom guide you through the complexities of life. Stay Stoic.